I work at McDonald's, so I see how busy it gets. Especially during the lunch rush when it feels like the entire world wants a Big Mac at the exact same time. But what most people don't realise is that the burgers are not actually where McDonald's make most of their money. McDonald's isn't just a fast food company, it's one of the biggest real estate businesses in the world. From the outside, it looks really simple: sell food, make a profit. And while that is part of it, it's actually a lot more interesting to see what goes on behind the scenes. Most McDonald's restaurants aren't actually run by McDonald's themselves, they're run by franchisees, which is basically when business owners pay McDonald's to use their brand, systems and products. To open one, franchisees have to pay an initial fee, invest a large amount of their own money, and pay ongoing fees based on sales. So every time a store makes money, a percentage goes back to McDonald's, which means that McDonald's earns money from thousands of locations without actually managing any of them. And then this is where it gets interesting and where basically most of the money comes from. In many cases, McDonald's actually owns the land and the buildings that the restaurants operate on and in. Then these properties are leased to franchisees, which means that they pay McDonald's rent plus a percentage of revenue, which means that McDonald's is still earning profit even when sales aren't made. Now, this is a really strong position for McDonald's because even if a store is not making huge profits, the rent still has to be paid. And working there, you can see how consistent the demand is. There are always customers, which makes this model even more reliable. So while I'm making burgers, the company is acting like a landlord and making rent in the background. But why is this model so powerful? This model works really well because risk is reduced because franchisees handle day-to-day operations. It creates steady, predictable income through rent and fees. And it allows rapid expansion globally. As a result, they can become a lot more competitive since they're focusing on what's happening outside of the store rather than what's happening inside of the store. This allows them to focus on other aspects, such as improving innovation or encouraging technological advancements, which makes them a lot more competitive against competitors such as KFC or Burger King. So even though it looks like a fast food business, McDonald's is really a combination of a global brand, a franchisee system, and a real estate company, which is what makes it so successful. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first video. Make sure to like and subscribe because I'll be making a lot more videos like this, breaking down how companies actually make money.